CYFD has had its share of controversies over the years, especially when a child dies of neglect or abuse in our state. But now a new report says the department is making big strides when it comes to keeping kids safe. News 13's Rachel Knapp is here with details.
Dean, CYFD is reworking many of their procedures, and the department secretary believes they are heading in the right direction.
Omari Varela, James Dunkley, and Victoria Martins, just a handful of recognizable names in our state following their stories of abuse, neglect, and sadly, their deaths. The state's Children, Youth, and Families Department has come under scrutiny and even blamed for not doing enough in cases like these. In a new 45-page progress report released today, CYFD outlines a new approach they're taking to protect our kids. Secretary Brian Blaylock says part of the problem was that there was no rubric in how to assess a child's risk.
We rolled out a structured decision-making tool statewide to really help our staff be able to identify what those risk factors are so they can make better decisions in the field, but also for complicated cases that trigger supervisory review. So for those complicated cases, automatically they're not in there alone.
The department is also moving towards a so-called trauma response model in investigating cases in hopes of building more trust and communication with the families involved.
And what that involves is that moves from what have you done wrong? It moves from that to what's happened and how can we help?
CYFD has also made it a top priority to place kids with their family members if they can't stay with their parents. When Blaylock took over the department, he says roughly 4% were placed with family, and now that number is closer to 40.
We're doing a much better job asking children too, saying, hey, you know, it's not safe for you to be home right now. Where would you like to go? Where would you feel safe? It doesn't mean we necessarily follow those wishes, but it helps identify relatives. It helps identify folks that then we can go through our processes, be sure that that's safe, and then help a child get there.
The department was also drowning in a backlog of investigations, which kept them from focusing on new and time-sensitive cases. But now they say they've cleared that up.
It's a safety issue. If we in 45 days have not closed the case because we haven't figured out what we need to do with the child, that potentially means that child's in that dangerous situation and we haven't gotten to it yet. That's never acceptable.
The department is also upping their training, making sure their caseworkers are better prepared to assess different levels of abuse and neglect inside the home, as well as identify potential risk for youth suicides. Dean, back to you.
All right, Rachel, thank you. You can read the entire report at always on KRQE.com.